So what I want to show you guys today is how to record your trails off-road in a Lowrance HDS 5M GPS unit. This is applicable if you're just out in a side-by-side or a 4x4 recreationally just playing around and you want to record a trail on top of your map so you have a line to follow to get back to camp, or maybe you're out scouting a new race course or something like that, so you want to trace it on the map so you can go back and run it again later. But regardless of the reason, it's all going to work the same. So to get started, if you take a look at my screen, you'll see that I've got the Rugged Routes Johnson Valley trail map card on here. It's got the satellite imagery with the hill shading and all that stuff. If you would like to get one of these cards or one of the other trail maps that we offer, those are available at ruggedroutes.com, available online for purchase. There is a link at the bottom of this video as well. But jumping right into how this works with tracing your trail, you're going to want to go ahead and start out by pushing the Pages button. And that brings us to this horizontal menu system here, where you can push the right arrow over a couple of times, and you're going to select the Waypoints, Routes, and Trails option by pushing the Enter button. Now, from here you'll see a whole bunch of stuff is loaded in here, and that's because this unit that I'm using right now is actually my personal unit that I use in my truck, and so I've marked a whole bunch of stuff in here. And if we push to the right arrow in the direction pad on the unit, you'll notice that it's going to go from the Waypoints tab to the Routes tab and into the Trails tab, which is where we want to be. Now, again, you'll see that I have a whole bunch of stuff in here already, but we're just interested in doing a new trail. So we're going to use the down arrow and go all the way to the bottom of this list here. And once we have new trail highlighted, we're going to select it with the Enter button. And that's going to bring us to this screen that we can use to name our trail and change the color of it and turn on and off the display and record options. So first thing we want to do is change the name of it. So by using the direction pad in the on the unit itself, we're going to push the up arrow until we have that blue line highlighted around the box that says Trail 003. Now that's just the default name, and we're going to change that right now. So push Enter with that highlighted, and then you can use the direction pad to select the backspace key and then enter in whatever name you want using the Enter button to select each letter. So we're going to backspace this Trail 003 out of here, and we're just going to call this Demo 1. So I'll punch this in here really quick. And then we're going to select Enter once we're done. So notice how on this screen here, instead of saying Trail 003, it's now been updated to say Demo 1. Now if we push the down arrow, it'll highlight the next box down. It's actually a drop-down menu that if we push Enter on it, this allows us to select the color that our line is going to be traced out in on top of our map. So we're going to go ahead and select this bright green here just because it's really easy to see on the map. And then from here we're going to push the down arrow and highlight the Save menu. Before we actually select Save, you want to make sure that both the display and the record check marks are currently checked. So in this case they're already checked, we're good to go, and we're going to hit Enter to select the Save button. So you'll notice that everything in this list is alphabetical order. So our Demo 1 trail that we just started is showing right here. And again, you'll notice how the display and the record checkboxes are currently checked. So we're actually already recording our trail in our simulation right now. So if we hit Exit a couple of times, we'll go back to the lake bed here, and you'll see that we already have that green line that's starting to be traced. So in this simulation, the GPS is showing us just going in a straight line, but obviously in the real world, if we turn left or turn right or whatever you want to do, it's going to draw a line regardless of where we go. It's just in the simulation we're going in a straight line, so obviously it's going to trace in a straight line. But let's say we get done with our ride, or we get done pre-running our race course or whatever we've got going on, and we want to stop recording. Well, we can go back into that same Trails menu by pushing Pages and then pushing the right arrow until you get to the wrench and gear icon and pressing Enter to select the Waypoints, Routes, and Trails option at the top. So then we're going to push the right arrow again to get to our Trails menu, and we'll go down to highlight our Demo 1 trail. Now from here we can press the menu option and we're going to go down to select record, but we're going to use the right arrow, which will actually deselect the record option. Then we'll press exit all the way back out to the lake bed. And if you look closely, you'll see that the green line has actually already stopped being recorded, but the line is still there, which is great. So now, if it's the end of your ride, you don't want to record anything, or you don't want to record anything twice, you can just follow the line on the map to get back to wherever you came from, taking that exact same route. But now let's say you have a whole bunch of these tracks, because you can record tons of these things with these Lowrance GPS units, and things start to get cluttered. So you want to turn them off. You don't want to delete them, but you don't want to look at them right now. So we can go back into that trails option again by pushing pages, and then go to the right, hit enter to select the waypoints, routes, and trails, and then jump back into this trails list. We'll scroll down to the demo option here and hit menu just like we did last time, but except this time we're going to push the right arrow to deselect the display check mark. We'll hit exit all the way back out to our map, and you'll see that the green line has disappeared. Again, the line has not been deleted, it's just been hidden temporarily. If we want to bring it up again, we can just go back into pages, go to the right, select enter on the waypoints, routes, and trails, back into our trail list, and then hit menu. And then, being that display is already highlighted, we can push the right arrow to select it once again, and push exit to back all the way out, and you'll see that our trail is reappeared on top of our map. And that's all there is to it. It's pretty simple, but if you guys need anything else shown to you, I'd be more than happy to do some more demos just like these. So feel free to shoot me an email or even drop a comment in the box below this video. Thanks for watching.